My lawyer.
How
Hello, my lawyer. How are you, man?
I'm great. You are in Belo Horizonte?
I am in Belo Horizonte, man. I've returned it.
Why?
Cause my crush, she was in her grandmother's house, and she has a limit to be a guest. Understand? There is a good limit, a respectful, friendly limit to be a guest. I understand this. I was too comfortable. I was loving the situation. It was nice. I was making friends, talking to the family. But I understand that when we are in others people's house, we need to stay short because life goes on. But I loved it, the situation. It was great trip. I've returned after long hours driving, and yes, I am in Belo Horizonte. I'm back home. That's it.
You drive, uh, you drove for how long?
Okay. So, good question. Nice structure. You drove for how long? Great structure. Good English. Good English. Okay. So, I drove for 800 kilometers, 10 hours, and 800 kilometers, 10 hours on Sunday and Monday. Yes, 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. So yesterday I arrived at 6:10, 5:30. No, no, no. It was at 5:30. It was exactly at 5:30.
5:30.
Yes,
Ah, okay.
5:30 p.m. Okay, yesterday. All right.
All right.
Yesterday was Monday. Is it right? Yes, it's right. Yes.
Monday.
So, uh, I wasn't sure about the time I was going to arrive, and I wasn't sure about how good I would be to teach. Understand? So,
Okay.
so I sent my students messages in the middle of afternoon, I believe, or in the morning. I don't remember, but probably in the afternoon, just to drive calmly, not to hurry up, just to relax about the rest of the day and drive well, and that's it. I arrived at 5:30, and man, I arrived destroyed. Destroyed. My mind was about cars, was about driving, because for 2 days, the thing I was doing for the most part of the day was driving. So when I went to bed, I was driving in my dreams. Understand? That's crazy. But now after driving for so long, I went to the north of Bahia, man, with my Uno. Now I see myself as a driver. Now I am a driver. Understand? I use it. I use it to. Actually, I drive for some years already, but now I have the sensation that wow, I got it. I got it. That's real driving situation. When we are driving in the city, that's not driving. But when you're traveling, the risk of death, that's a real thing.
Yes. Yes. I am afraid in the traffic, in the road.
Yes.
I'm really afraid.
Yes. It's a good place to be afraid because if you are afraid, you are not too brave, too crazy. If you are precautious, and that's a good place to be precautious. That's a good place to be precautious. And I told you about a broken bridge, right? When I was going to Bahia, there was a broken bridge, right? And on my return, I had more advice from more people, and I organized a route very good to drive calmly, clearly, with no many trucks. Understand? I tried to organize my route like this, and
Okay.
it was great. The return was great. I just had two flat tires, but that's part of the game.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Flat tire. Okay.
Flat tire.
Yes.
Julio, what's flat
Flat
tire?
tire.
Oh yeah.
In
You're
English.
you're a motherfucker, man. That was just too
Uh,
good.
there is a hole in the tire.
Yeah, man.
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great. I love it. I love it. Great. Nice. Nice.
True.
That was it.
True.
Man, chew. Chew. Can you believe it?
Because hole, I don't know the name. What? I don't remember.
Okay.
Uh,
I had 3 flat tires actually. The first flat tire was going to Bahia. And I have a picture, 2 nails on my tire. 2 nails on my tire.
nails is like a S nail.
No, no, no,
No?
that's tail. Tail.
Tail. Okay.
A
Nails, I
nail,
don't
Julio.
know.
Nail can be 2 things, okay? Nail, okay?
Yes.
And nail.
Nail.
2 nails that iron long Q iron long object we use to fix things on the wall.
Okay.
Nail. And
I got it.
2 nails going to Bahia. Okay?
Okay.
It happens. All right. Coming back, I had something happened. I don't know what happened, but I had probably a nail too. I didn't see what it was. But the second thing was the road. Many potholes on the road. Many potholes on the road. A pothole is a failure because of the rain, because of the structure, because it's old, whatever. It's a failure on the road. And I was driving fast and it was dark. So I couldn't see some potholes. Understand? I wasn't so fast, but it was enough to damage my wheel. It damaged part of my wheel. And considering this, I had an air escape. That's what happened.
Okay.
But Julio, it happened at night, close to a hostel, good hostel, very comfortable hostel, and cheap. That's good too. 500 meters from this hostel, and I believe it was a message from the heaven, from God. Why?
500.
500 meters. 500 meters.
Okay.
Did I say kilometers?
Yes. No, I think.
I think I said kilometers. I'm sorry. I mean meters. Okay, meters.
Yes. Okay.
And I changed the tire. But before changing the tire, I stopped in front of this hostel thinking, I want to drive. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to drive. And I decided to drive. But 500 meters after this hostel, my tire was flat. 500 meters, man, so close. So I changed the tire and I decided I'm going to sleep. Because maybe that's I don't know, maybe that's a signal or something. I don't know. But I decided to sleep and rest because I was thinking, the more I drive today, the less I drive tomorrow.
But this is wrong.
This is wrong. This is very wrong, man. And I was tired already. So it wouldn't be a smart decision. Maybe something bad could happen because of me or because of other people. Who knows? But it was great to relax and rest and eat before going to bed and having a beer before going to bed. It was just great. It was just great. It was great to stop and relax a little. That's part of my trip. That's part of Bahia. Great time. I love Bahia, man. Great people. Great people. I think they are friendlier than Mineiros.
What?
I believe they are friendlier.
Yes, friendly.
Friendlier. Okay? I don't believe that's the correct spelling. Friendlier. Yes, friendlier. I believe they are friendlier than Mineiros. Understand?
Okay.
You understand this word? Friendlier.
Yes.
Great. I believe that's it. But just a little more. Just a little more. We are great people too. But they are fantastic people. Yes.
Okay. Um, the baianos in the draw area. Yes.
Yes.
Dry
Drought.
is a draw is or are better people.
Good question, Julio. I went to 3 cities there. One on the coast in the south of Bahia, Jacobina. Okay. A long time ago, people say this city, this region, would be part of Minas Gerais. Some people say this. The south of Bahia could be, because of history, capitanias, the regions they divided, it would be. Anyways, I was in Jacobina on the coast, south of Bahia. Then I went to Salvador City. Then I went to Jacobina in the north of the state. I had a great time in Canavieiras and Jacobina. But in Salvador, man, I didn't like the experience so much. Considering it's a 6 million people city, and people have no time for things, and I believe, people want to get something from you in big cities. Sometimes I feel this. When you are a tourist, this is stronger. And I am clearly a tourist. I'm clearly a tourist. Okay? So, but comparing Canavieiras with Jacobina, the south of Bahia on the coast and the north of Bahia on the drought area, what's the difference? I believe in the drought area, people are friendlier than on the coast. I had a great time on the coast. People are nice, and I talked to many people. I made friends there, I believe. And the same thing happened in the drought area, in the countryside, inside of Bahia, in the north of Bahia. The same thing happened. But I didn't see, for example, very poor people in the drought area. Because in this area I was,
Uh, I don't understand.
for example, I had the conception, I had the idea of poor people, no resources, no food, no water. And that's real in Bahia. It happens in Bahia. That's real. I didn't see this. I didn't have the bad luck. I don't know if it's bad luck to see the situation. And
Are you in north of Bahia
I
or middle?
okay, I was in the north of Bahia. I was thinking I was in the middle of Bahia. No, I was on the north of Bahia. That's 20 hours from Belo Horizonte, man. It's really far.
Or
And the experience in the north of Bahia was great because I was in the Chapada Diamantina region. Man, what a place!
I
So
think
beautiful.
I think the Chapada Diamantina is in the middle.
Let's check it
I don't
out.
know. Um, maybe start in the middle and finish in the north. It is a long area,
It's a long area.
big area.
Yeah, I'm checking here, Julio, because I'm checking Chapada Diamantina and I'm gonna see if it starts in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, Chapada Diamantina, man, it's very long, and I don't understand maps anymore. I don't understand maps anymore. But it's in the north of Bahia too.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's in the north of Bahia, close to Pernambuco, Sergipe, north.
Okay.
So that's a long chain of mountains. It's a long mountain chain,
Yes.
and
It's perfect for rock climbing.
perfect for rock climbing. And people fly there too.
Yes.
People fly there too. But a curious thing, you're talking about Chapada Diamantina, the Diamantina chain, the Diamantina rock chain, cadeia de pedras, rock chain. Probably that's the name. Okay. Um, yes. When I was coming to Belo Horizonte, when I was coming to Minas, not Belo Horizonte, but when I was coming to Minas, I was on a really high altitude. I believe I came back on the Chapada Diamantina. The direction I took to come back was on the Chapada Diamantina.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved to Montes Claros and then Belo Horizonte. But considering I was at the Chapada Diamantina, in the north of Bahia, I was using the Chapada Diamantina to come back. So I understand with your question. Oh, you said, oh, I thought it was in the middle. Probably it's in the middle and part is on the north too, a small part. And I used this part to use the Chapada to come back. Because the view was all about this. The view was all about Chapadas. I was high. I was high. I could understand I was high by the horizon line I had in front of me. I understood I'm high. Understand?
Yes.
Because I could see no hills. I could see no things, just rocks, big rocks. And they were not on a low altitude. I could see the top of them. I could understand they are different rocks. I don't know much about geography, to be honest with you, but I could understand I was on the Chapada. I was driving on the Chapada, understand?
Yes.
And I had some parts with curves, so I believe it was a Chapada.
Yes. Okay. You back? Are you back for Montes Claros Way?
Yes, I came back through, through Montes Claros.
Through or across?
In, if you say across, I have the idea of crossing the city.
Okay.
But in this case, Julio, to be honest with you, I believe both are okay to use. You get the idea using both. Across Montes Claros, yes. Crossing Montes Claros, yes, I crossed Montes Claros. Yes, I did it. Or throughout Montes Claros, através de Montes Claros, yeah, same idea. In this case, I believe it's the same thing. Understand? Just for you to understand, to cross is cruzar, literalmente. Cross. For example, we walk on the street and sometimes we cross the street. Cross the street. And that's the movement. We cross. That's the street, we cross it. Cross. It's the name of the object. Jesus has died. Cross is the same word for CrossFit. CrossFit? Why CrossFit? Why CrossFit? Why people say CrossFit? I believe the story is related to Santa Cruz, a city in California, the city where CrossFit was created. It's the feet process. It's the exercising practice from Santa Cruz. Cruz feet. CrossFit.
Wow.
That's nice, right?
Nice.
That's nice.
It's a history.
That's history. Yeah, history of our generation. Maybe in 20 years, CrossFit is going to be over. We don't know. Maybe. But that's something for us to understand better. Origin of words, of names. Naming. Naming. Understand naming?
Naming.
Naming.
No.
No, you don't understand naming? Naming is an area where we give names to things. For example, Here, I have a product here, and that's the Oral-B. That's the Oral-B product. When people created Oral-B, they created a name for a product. That's naming, giving names, naming, giving names. Understand?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Julio, let's keep going with the game we've started last class. Remember that game?
Yes, I
I,
remember.
I,
Let's go.
I have more words for you.
Let's go.
But first, I want to
What?
check if you remember the words I gave you last class. A
I
review
don't remember.
first. A review first, okay?
Yes.
We have tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Julio, explain me in a fast way. You don't need to give me details. What's charged? What's to charge? Speaking of law, what's to charge?
Pay.
Good. Good. The police made him pay with murder this morning. So he's paying for murder this morning. The police charged him with murder this morning. The police is going to make him pay for the murder he committed this morning. Or he is going to. Yeah, that's it. Paying. Good idea. Okay?
Yes.
Case. Julio, what's a case, man?
Situation about
What else?
mm,
The police had built a strong case against the robber.
the the story about
Perfect. The story. Nice. Case, story. Perfect. Facts, evidences, right?
evidence. What's the
Evidences.
evidence? Okay.
Civil law. Julio, what's civil law?
Rules about person,
People.
people. Yes, people.
Convict.
Uh, rights, no doubt.
Courtroom.
Mm, the the area, the judge area,
Be more specific, please.
where the space justice, justice, space justice,
More specific.
uh, where the judge say the rules, the rights.
Okay. Where the judges stay. Right?
Yes,
Perfect. Criminal law.
rules about wrong people.
Okay. All right. And now the next word is defendant. Okay? Defendant.
Okay, defended, né? Yes,
Defendant. Defendant. Okay?
yes.
I'm gonna give you a context. Okay?
Okay.
The defendant is accused of stealing this woman's car. The defendant is accused of stealing this woman's car. The defendant is accused of stealing this woman's car. Defendant.
Defendant is a shield, protect of people. That's it.
Repeat, please, Julie. I didn't get it.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Say. Defendant is a shield. No.
Okay, shield. I understand shield.
Yes.
No. No. The defendant is accused of stealing this woman's car. Look in the chat. The sentence is on the chat. The defendant is accused of stealing this woman's car.
Defendant é acusada. The author.
The what?
Of the crime.
The author. Great, Julio. That's it. The author of the crime. And the website I'm checking here is giving this explanation here. The person accused of a crime.
Okay. Yes.
Great. Right. Great. Nice. Next,
It's
Julio.
different.
It's different, right? That's different. Now I have a new one here. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
Let me.
Oh, the word.
Defende seria a defesa, uma tradução assim. A defesa é acusada ou defendido.
O
Eu
defendido.
poderia fazer essa tradução. Era.
O defendido.
That is in Portuguese laws, Portuguese process.
Oh,
There is a expression.
or in the processes from Portugal.
Não, in Brazil.
Ok.
Portuguese.
O defendido?
I say o requerido, a defesa, o defendido,
Ok. Alright.
o contestante,
Ok. Alright.
o demandado.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Next.
Nice. Great. Great. Alright. I'm not going to. The word is defense attorney. Defense attorney. Okay? That's the not the word, the expression, the profession, the defense attorney. Okay? And the sentence is, I'm not going to jail. I've hired the best defense attorney in the city.
The best of lawyer.
I don't want you to explain the sentence. Just defense attorney. Just this. What's defense attorney?
Defense authority.
Attorney. Attorney. Defense attorney.
I don't know. I give up.
Okay.
I
Como
don't
dizer?
know.
Ctrl C. Espera aí. Defense attorney. I can write the sentence now and don't lose the. I can write the word and don't lose the sentence. Defense attorney. That's it. Defense attorney. Defense attorney. Defense attorney. And the sentence is, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I have hired the best defense attorney in the city. I'm not going to jail. I have the best defense attorney.
I have hired.
Relax about I have hired. I have contracted. I contracted the best defense attorney in the city.
Person make a defense.
Yes.
Like
And like
a in Brazil defensoria.
no.
No. The rules.
No.
No.
No rules.
No rule.
The person.
Who? The person.
The lawyer.
Lawyer.
The lawyer.
Okay.
So that's here is a synonym for lawyer, attorney.
Attorney.
Yes. I could use this in Brazil. You say defensoria, probably that's a good example. But in this case, it's not the defensoria, it's the defensor.
Okay.
It's the person. Okay? So if I try to adapt this to Brazil, Can I use defensor público? No, because this sentence he is contracting,
Okay.
and we don't
Write
contract
it.
hired.
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 Hire. Hire. Okay. This contract.
Yes, it's to say I need your service. And the opposite of this is fired. You are fired.
Okay.
That's a sentence.
I hired your service.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And to be fired is a sentence Donald Trump is famous for.
Okay.
Because of The Apprentice.
Everything is fired. Fired.
To be fired, to be hired, and to be fired. To be hired and to be fired. Just a second. To be fired. É literalmente ser queimado. To be fired. You're out. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So in Brazil is advogado.
Repeat, please.
In Brazil it is advogado.
Okay.
Or criminalista. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not in there.
I can say attorney. Attorney.
Attorney.
Attorney. Criminal attorney.
Let's see the meaning. Because attorney. No, attorney. You can, yes, you can. Because attorney is lawyer in general. Okay, and attorney, Julio, is considered the official name for a lawyer in the United States.
Okay.
And I have here a crazy sentence. Okay, Julio, I have something nice here, man. Julio, a lawyer is someone who works with the law, but it's not necessarily an attorney.
Okay.
And an attorney is always a lawyer.
Okay. Great.
And how I understand this, I read a sentence here. An attorney has passed the bar exam, exame da OAB, the bar exam, and has been approved to practice law in his jurisdiction. So now he is an attorney. He can defend people. A lawyer, not necessarily, can defend people.
Okay.
You understand the point?
Yes, I understand.
That's in your case, you are a lawyer because you have studied the law, you work with the law, but you are not just a lawyer, you are an attorney.
An attorney.
You are an attorney. An attorney. You are an attorney.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Great. Great. Nice. Great.
Yes. Great. Nice tip.
Nice tip. Nice. Me too. I love it. I love to learn things together, man. I like it. Okay. I like to understand the meaning before reading the sentence so I can give the correct intonation. Understand? Okay. The word is deposition, okay?
Repeat, please.
The word is deposition.
Deposition.
Deposition, okay? Deposition, okay?
Yes.
She gave...
Say me the context.
Sure. She gave her deposition last week. We will use it in the court today. She gave her deposition last week. We will use it in...
Repeat, please.
Sure. She gave her deposition last week. We will use it in court today.
deposition. Make a protocolation. That's it.
Make it simple, man. Make it simple. She gave her deposition last week. Will we use it, her deposition, in the court today?
Uh, the petition. I don't know. The right. Right.
No, no.
No.
It can be written. It's possible to be written, but it's not necessarily written.
No.
She gave her deposition last week. We will use it in court today.
I don't know. I don't know.
She gave her version of the story last week. She gave her speech. We had a conversation about her point of view last week. What's the deposition? Deposition is her memory on the facts, her facts on the story, her side, her point of view, her deposition. A conversation about something. It can be written, but it can be also. I don't know. I don't know how law works, but it can. Yes, it can be a conversation too. Okay,
Yes.
is that right? It makes sense. But you need written evidence.
I think the position is only right because we use today. The position was yesterday, last week.
Yes. Probably. Probably this is
Eu acho
a
que
text.
deve ser o estilo que a gente faz, as petições, as peças.
Deposition
Que tá no
is
processo.
depoimento. We used her depoimento last week. She gave her depoimento last week. We will use it in court today. Okay. The explanation I have here for deposition is this. The website I'm following about law vocabulary is giving me this. Deposition is giving sworn, real evidence, usually written or spoken.
Okay.
Evidence given by someone. Someone gave this information to me. That's the deposition. Okay?
Okay. You're right.
One more. Oh, that's a good one. I was going to use evidence with you, but evidence is too easy for you. I have here fine. Okay?
What? Fines?
Fine. Fine. F-I-N-E. Fine.
I don't know. Give me context.
I got a parking ticket and I had to pay a fine. I got a parking ticket and I had to pay a fine. And probably, Julio, I traveled and I was fast. And probably I will get a speed ticket and I will need to pay some fines because of my trip. Because I was fast and probably I missed some radars. Probably I missed some. And I will need probably to pay for some speed tickets. Okay, I need to pay a fine. What's a fine?
Is I don't know word in English.
Use examples.
Penalidade, multa. I don't know.
Okay, can you explain this for a 5-year-old kid?
5 hours?
Can you explain fine for your daughter?
Yes. Import.
Okay, in Portuguese. All right. Fine is a debt. you need to pay for the government, for example.
Okay.
Fine is money because you didn't do the correct things.
Yes. You're
That's
right.
it. That's it. Okay, money because you didn't follow the rules. And you have a penalty. So
Penalty.
fine is a type of penalty we have in society.
Okay. Penalty.
It's a penalty. But it's the best penalty you can have, right? It's
Yes.
better to pay a fine than going to jail.
Better.
Better, better. All right. I didn't see if you did the homework. Did you do it?
What do you think?
I think you did it. I'm gonna check.
Yes.
You did. All right. I didn't see. I was talking to you with the sentences thing. I didn't see, so I chose to ask you. It's good that I didn't make you shy. I didn't make you feel uncomfy, uneasy, discomfortable with the question. That's good. That's good. All right, Julio. In this homework, you learned ordinal numbers. Okay?
Yes.
And ordinal numbers, Julio, it's easier than Portuguese, man.
Yes, but it's hard to say, to speak.
Yes. It's hard to speak because of the th, because of the.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I understand. It's a little difficult. A little difficult. But I'm
But
here.
the structure is easy.
The structure is easy. Yes, the structure is easy. Basically, Julio, the grammar, this homework you do, this Google Forms, is about the structure. But the pronunciation is with me. Okay?
Yes.
So that's it. It's going to be all right. The pronunciation is difficult. Yes.
But the video was about imperative.
Yes. Imperative and commands, they are the same thing.
Okay.
And I know you didn't practice commands, imperatives a lot here, but you had some imperatives. For example, don't tell lies, please sit down,
Okay.
stand up. Understand?
Yes. And imperative or commands, there are not subject.
Usually, you don't need a subject. Usually.
Okay.
Understand? You just say, look at me. That's an order, that's an imperative, that's a command. But I didn't say Julio, you. I just say, look at me. Because the command, the imperative, is for anyone who's listening to you. All right, so let's have here the homework, and we have the first question. Read for me, please, this number here.
First.
And if you like racing games, I'm sure you know first, second, and third, right?
Yes. Only first.
Only first. Wow, only first. That's it.
No, second. I don't know second.
Okay, great. That's good, man. You don't know second. I'm sure you don't know second because second, it's not with you. It's with O.
Okay. I miss it.
You don't know second. You are just the first one. You are so
Yes.
first. You don't know the second. Okay.
Because it's
Repeat, please. Second.
second. Second.
Then I have. Read for me.
Third. Third.
Perfect. Third. Third. Then.
Ten. Ten.
Perfect. Then.
11.
Perfect.
31st.
31st. 31st.
31st. 31st.
You have a small dash here. Você tem um tracinho aqui. But that's not important, okay?
Okay.
Then I have.
I don't know when I use it, the trash or not?
Um,
I don't know.
just to separate some numbers. This case
Okay.
here, this case here. No, no. In this case, yes. This case here. Okay. This case here.
Okay.
Just in two numbers cases. That's all. But
Okay.
you don't use for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You don't use it. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Read for me, please.
50.
Oh, no, no, no. This one. This one. Read for me, please.
31st.
Okay.
First.
Okay.
31st.
31st. Next.
50.
15th. 15th.
15th.
15th.
15th.
Okay, good. Next.
24th.
24th.
24.
Good, Julio. Very good. Julio, that's a difficult topic, man. And maybe you are never going to use this. Maybe. You are never going to use this. But it's good for you to understand it because Americans, they use ordinal numbers for dates. Understand?
Okay. Understand.
We have 4th
Yes.
of July, April 2nd, April 20th. So that's why you need to know this. That's basically the only case they use it, okay?
Okay.
Next.
47th.
47th. 47th.
47th.
Okay.
7.
Next.
52nd.
Perfect. Just
Yes.
this small detail here. Next.
73rd.
73rd. 73rd.
73rd.
Perfect.
Third.
Next.
91st.
91st. 91st.
91st.
91st. Next.
200th.
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 Perfect. Next.
1000th.
Perfect. Complete with the best option.
The teacher is going to bring candies for the next class.
No pauses, please. The teacher is going to bring candies for next class.
The teacher is going to bring candies for next class.
Okay, better. You are fixing the pauses. That's good. You are getting better. Melhorando. Next.
She takes her children to school every morning.
Her.
She takes her children to school every morning.
Perfect. Next.
Don't tell lies. Don't tell lies.
Perfect. Next.
Please sit down.
Next.
The director is coming. Stand up, everybody.
Next.
Please don't turn off the lights.
Next.
Please don't turn off the lights.
Yes, repeat. If you want to repeat, it's no problem. Repeat, please.
No, please don't turn off the lights. Goodbye. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. And you too, because today is Friday for you. So you have a nice weekend. Your next homework, Julio, is going to be a review, but it's not necessarily a review, but important questions for you to understand the question words. Why, how, who, when, how much, how long, just for you to remember these important question words we have. Okay?
Okay, great.
Julio, thank you very much, man, for adapting your agenda for me, for helping me yesterday having class today. I'll
No
I
problem.
will see you on Friday because tomorrow is the day to celebrate Minas Gerais, and
Yes.
you need to relax. Me too.
It's
So
good.
we are going to have enjoy the holiday, and I'll see you on Friday. Okay,
Okay.
Julio. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. See you later. Have a
Have
nice
a
weekend.
good day.
Thank you.